This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense will be the first up today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you've got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Fresno State.
They open the conference championship game with a pass. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Completion sets up a second down play. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
He'll get back to line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Coming up, second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. They bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it. I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He hands it off from the gun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball.
Ah, here he goes. Across the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Receiver in motion now. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense right to the line. Cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Sideline throw caught and not enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Booker, Fresno State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Fresno State 10, Penn State 7.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass. The catch is made. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Running back with the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. That's solid pursuit. They'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
17, Penn State 7.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The shotgun running play call. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. And the quarterback keeps it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And now the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Caught in the flat by the running back. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score Fresno State 24, Penn State.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down with that strong stiff arm. Earned him the first down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pressure is coming. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. One more play before they head to the locker room. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the option play. Back's got it on the pitch. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The tackle, it looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking, but
he's in the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And Indy Lions with 1st and 10 here. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grab near the sticks. It's long. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Running back grabs it on the screen. Puts some space around the 30. Touchdown, Fresno State. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Penn State.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So let's see what they like.
Clinton's back? I was thinking about playing.
On 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
This could be a turning point in this football game.
How?
Does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback. Instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a... There. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before they reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's another deep shot. And he makes the catch in the back of the end zone. Did he get a foot down? No, they rule it incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They continue to roll up the score. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Fresno State, 38. Penn State, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? And that's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the wideout goes in motion. On play action, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the left side. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes a quick catch. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Bush.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Back to throw again. And is intercepted.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. With a sack on first down, it's second down.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback.
Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come out second and 15 after the loss. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal will try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fresno State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Fresno State 45, Penn State 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Throws it to the right. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this play. It's always a special here when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.